Hey up for the pips, welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I know it's been a minute, but I'm not saying I'm back, but what I've done is I've picked up an app called Mood Camera, and what I decided to do was go on a cruise. Not to test this, I was going on a cruise anyway, and it was my first cruise with P&O, and it was the Norwegian fjords. Oh my god, absolutely stunning. But what I did do for myself was set myself a challenge, and I only took my phone, which is an iPhone 16 Pro, and used this Mood Camera which emulates film. Now, if you're interested and you like the shots that come out of it, now for some reason, why, I don't know, but I have been really dabbling with film and how film works. But obviously the downside to that is the fact that you only get 24 exposures or 36 exposures. Then you've got to work out how are you going to get it all developed and who's going to develop it for you and how much extra is that going to cost. So what I decided to do was search on the internet and find a film emulator that works with the phone. So I did. I found this one called Mood Camera, and it does a very, very good job. It's not difficult to use. The thing with it is you only get to see, this is what makes it interesting, the image after you've taken it, and you have to go into the image library to see it. So you don't get much like when you shoot a film camera, you don't get what you're getting. So all that has been taken away. But the main reason why I wanted this was, the main thing I wanted to be taken away was the bulk and just the hassle of taking all your camera equipment around with you, because you're never satisfied. So with the iPhone, you've got 3 very good lenses, but within them lenses you get to nudge up. So you get 2 taps and then you can nudge up, so you get something like 24 to 35 mil on the main camera, which is probably the best camera to use on any phone, any iPhone, definitely. But along with now the telephoto and the wide angle, they're just as good, and using this app has made me fall back in love with film and the way you have to work to get the images you like. So what I did was I've decided to show you how this cruise worked for me, and also the way the app worked for me. I did not take any camera equipment with me whatsoever. The only thing I did was I bought a pair of binoculars, which I've got them down here. They're a 12 by 42 binocular, and you get an adapter that you put over one of the lenses, and you put the phone onto it, and that gives you a 12 by 42 lens on top of whatever lens you've selected on your phone. With that said and done, and without further ado, take a look at my experience on a P&O Norwegian fjord cruise and the Mood Camera app. Day 1. everyone, I'm here chilling on the balcony. The sun is blasting down in Southampton. Here's a couple of images from my balcony. I am absolutely in a strange state of chilledness that I don't think I've ever felt. I just think everything is so calm and just tranquil about everything that's going off around. I feel like the world's just stood still for me here. I love it. So we'll see what this cruise entails. But yeah, have a quick look at these images as we leave Southampton and approach Norway. Stunning. After leaving the busy port of Southampton with its cruise ships and oil refineries, we were soon in the English Channel, crossing the Straits of Dover into the North Sea, where we had some strange but interesting weather. As I sat on my balcony watching the storm approach, I was hypnotised by the clouds, the rain, the way it all moved, the motion of the ship, the flash of lightning and rumbles of thunder. Amongst the chaos, there was still a sense of calm, and the Iona cruised on, keeping its 5,000 plus souls safe and sound. As the storm passed, there was another rumble. The rumble from my stomach. It was time to head down to the quays to find out just exactly what these 3 restaurants had in store. With the sun now setting, it was time to turn in and look forward to our first port, the port of Haalgesund.